What's good, everybody? Big Game James in the house. You know where I'm at. Oops, sorry. Gotta make sure this thing stays straight. I forgot my stand. So if you see me leaning down like this, it's because my stand. I forgot my stand at the crib. But who cares? Ain't nobody worried about all that. We just trying to talk some training camp. Appreciate everybody if you jump in the feed. If I don't say hi to everybody, I'm at work, so I can't say hi to everybody. But what's good with your kid Roscoe, Carly's Montana? What's up? You know my eyes are bad, so you know I can't say everybody. But what is good? What is good? Going to talk real quick about the initial training camp day finally started. I mean, we was geeked up about the Everson Griffin signing. If y'all seen my video, y'all seen I went nuts on that Everson Griffin. I'm very excited, very happy about that. I didn't think my boys would do it, but once again, that's that Mike McCarthy influence, bringing over George Edwards, who had an influence. And what you should do is check out my video that I made on Tyrone Crawford about a month ago. And I had a piece in there about Everson Griffin. It started out about the 30-minute mark and lasted till about the 37-minute mark. Man, my feed just acted up last night. We got that together. So it'll be going down today, the Ninja, my dog. But that'll be going down today. Just had some real stuff. What's up, Boo Thing? But you should check that video out, because when people were wondering why Everson Griffin had not been signed, and we were all wondering why it had took so long, and Seattle and Minnesota were the teams that were jockeying for him, and the Cowboys came in and scooped him. Well, you should go check out that Tyrone Crawford video I made, because basically I feel like I documented what was the reason why, in my opinion, why he hadn't been signed. A lot of people were tripping out his video that he made yesterday with the Dallas Cowboys, and they were all talking about how he hadn't blinked the whole time. It was like I don't know how long the video was, but he hadn't blinked it the whole time, and people were saying the man looked crazy. I mean, I keep it real, it did look crazy. And if you listen to a lot of his on-field football, he wild on the field. He talks a lot of trash, he talks crazy, but that's cool. I like nasty. I like get nasty on that field. Talk trash, talk like John. I don't care. Get nasty as you want. We need nasty on that defensive line, so I'm cool. But he had documented, mental health issues. And one of the in 2018, I believe the Minnesota Vikings didn't want him to come back to the facility until he actually got help. So he has basically said he had moved past that. He opted out on his contract, betting on himself, and then the COVID came. We got him at Dallas Cowboys got him at a great deal, $6 million in total. But I said one of the reasons why people had waited was because of this COVID had going on, and people wanted to make sure his mind was okay, and they weren't going to have any issues because those issues were going on in Minnesota, and they were well documented. So what I'm saying is that since I had talked about that, I was saying that might be the reason why the Cowboys didn't scoop him earlier, because the COVID didn't allow you to sit down and meet with him, wasn't allowing you to talk with him. You weren't allowed to get a good gauge and a beat on the player. So maybe that's the reason why it took so long. But now that training camp open, George Edwards, the influence, says, hey, I believe in him. I coach with him. Let's go ahead and do it. Bam. There you see it is, and I love it. So I'm glad he's in the fold. Now I don't trip so hard about Tyrone Crawford. I wasn't tripping about him before, just about the $9 million salary. But at the end of the day, I felt like other players were better. But now when you have an Everson Griffin, you have an Alden Smith, and now you add the Tyrone Crawford, now I don't want to get rid of a Crawford. I really didn't want to before. I just wanted to upgrade. So now you get two people, you keep a Crawford, because I don't want Tyrone Crawford to get cut. I know we're talking about the $9 million in salary. I know we're talking about that. But if you got an Everson Griffin for 1 year, you got a Tyrone Crawford, an Alden Smith, you have these functioning parts. That doesn't make sense to get rid of Crawford when probably next year you're going to get rid of him anyway because his contract is up. So why not bite the bullet? Because you have an Everson Griffin right there. You have an Alden Smith right there. Now you have a mix and match that can help, and he's a veteran. So I don't want Tyrone Crawford to get cut. I want him to stay on this team, and I want them to go for it all, because now you have all kind of components, and you have veteran leadership that can take you where you need to take you, and you can blend these young guys. So that's just kind of my two thoughts on that. And if you like to donate, Yeah, but Crawford is really going to play defensive end. A lot of people said he played the three tech, but they said the way the whisperings are coming out, they had him at the they had him at the three tech today only because Poe was out, and they had him and McCoy starting with Alden Smith and DeMarcus Lawrence. He can play that three tech, but I think he's going to play a lot more defensive end. But I think maybe passing downs when they were running that 4-2-5, because they ran that 4-2-5 today. No single high, a lot of two high safety looks from the notes that I got from Mr. Kyle Humans, because he was actually at the practice. So we'll get into that in a second. But I think he's more of the defensive end that's going to be rotating, slide him in a little bit at the three tech, but I think he's mainly going to be the D end now. But in my opinion, don't get rid of him. Let's try to go hard and push as hard as we can. Hey, ho, my dog, the Ninja, with the $5 holler. Don't be just the Ninja. Remember, the more you donate, the more free speech that we have. Hey, ho, Ron the Don with the $5 holler. Smash that like button. We appreciate it. Keep them donations popping because it keeps free speech. You saw they tried to shut us out yesterday. If you didn't hear what was going on, I don't want to take too much of your time because I want to talk about camp. But we had a so-so person on Blogging the Boys who had a few choice words for our dog, my dog, our dog in our community, the YouTube, about my dog Law Nation, talking trash, calling him a thief and a liar and all. What's up, big dog? And basically trying to trash my dog. And everybody in the community jumped in and let everybody know that you can't fuck with my dog, okay? That's my dog, that's our dog, and ain't nobody stealing and cheating or nothing. But what it is that you see the respect that we getting out here on this late night hype. You see the Vox Lombardis, the Coy Medias, the Cowboy Joe. You see Law, Sky, myself, J Tuck. You see the community, E2 Blue Entertainment. You see how we grinding and we bringing in the fire, the Yo Got Fire and the Yo Got Flame. You feel me? So now you see the other people out there, they're getting a little nervous. You get what I'm saying? But what I'm talking about with the donations, it keeps that free speech because we don't want the powers to be controlling our speech. We ain't controlled by the Cowboys. We ain't controlled by them, so we can say what we want and we can bring that true fire we want. We can go interview these Cowboys. We can go interview them peoples. Shout out to Jeff Kavanaugh for giving us a huge shout out on the station yesterday, and Brian brought us. But that's the reason why we do this, so we can bring that type of realness, and people who want to hate, they can hate. But it's still real right here, and you saw that's one of the reasons why. When you donate, it keeps our free speech, and it keeps us away from the corporate masses. So that's why we tell you to continue to do that. But let's jump into the training camp right quick. I'm sorry if I haven't seen any of your comments till they come up. I ask any questions. But basically the notes from Kyle Yeomans, if I'm saying his last name correctly. Yeah, they getting nervous. You know it. They getting nervous. Yeah, I respect Jeff. I always respected Jeff. I love that man. But to see how he's had our back since I met him about 4 or 5 months ago when me and him first did our show together, when I asked him to come on my show, our relationship has just grown leaps and bounds. Hey ho, Chaz Jewel with the $2 holler. We believe it's this guy named RJ Ocho. I don't want to say it's him for sure because they was hiding behind the Blogging the Boys shield. So I ain't gonna just call out the name and say it's for sure, but I mean, you know what it is. But I ain't gonna sit there and talk about this man because he ain't nobody to me. You feel me? But I appreciate my dog Jeff Kavanaugh having our backs like that, and he knows that we bring in that good content, and we ain't no flugazy type people. We bring nothing but the real. So appreciate that. Go check out the Twitter. Hey ho, I got Carrie Randalls jumping on the Biggie level. Welcome to the membership. You're gonna love it over here. Love you guys. But go check that out on Twitter, our Twitter feeds. You'll see all that drama that went down yesterday. But bump them. They ain't gonna knock anything, and they ain't gonna knock this hustle, and they ain't gonna stop this hustle. Feel me? But a couple notes that I want to talk about right quick. I apologize, I'm jumping over where I'm trying to squeeze all this in while we at camp. Yeah, they was tripping, dog. But Kyle Humans basically said some guys that stood out in camp. Listen to this. Some guys, let's not even talk about them guys no more. Some guys that stood out in camp. Blake Jarwick, looking the part as the #1 tight end. Also said Gerald McCoy, some guys that look good on the defensive line. Gerald McCoy, Tyrone Crawford was looking fresh, looking active, I heard. Also, the guy that I was really excited about that, I've been telling y'all, let's not throw him away. They said Tristan Hill. A lot of people were raving about him today, Tristan Hill. I made a video about him 4 months ago, and I said, is he a dead man walking? I had Bobby Belt on the show. I had them guys on the show, and I ain't calling them out or anything. Them was my dogs. They were saying he was a dead man walking unless he got together because, as Brian Broder says, he don't have no sponsors. But from what I've heard in Cowboys camp and from media outlets, that Tristan Hill had a great first day. Looked a little bit on the heavier side, but was active, was fighting, was going hard in the paint. And I'm trying to tell y'all, 4 months ago, let's not throw this man away. Hey ho, my dog, Ron the Don upgrade to the BGJ Supreme, dog. You really gonna have a good time now, the Don. And I appreciate you back in the fold. But I told y'all, let's not throw Tristan Hill away. Everybody's talking about, oh, he's a bust like Taco Charlton. No, he's more talented than Taco Charlton. We just know it was a head case. This thing right here with Tristan Hill, we don't want to throw him away. We want him to grow. Yes, the defensive line is deep. Yes, the defensive line is stacked. But everybody on that starting defensive line, besides a D-Law, is around that 30-year age. McCoy's 32. Poe's 32, I believe. 30 or 31. Alden Smith is 30. They're in their 30s. Everson Griffith's 32. So you don't see those guys being long-term deals. So you want the Tristan Hills, the Gallimores, the Bradley and Knights. You want them to succeed. You don't want to cut a second-round pick, man, just because Marinelli maybe overdrafted him because of the mindset. You don't want to get rid of him because I'm telling you, Tristan Hill has talent. And if he gets that mind right, we will love that they kept him. We will love that they kept him. Let Tom Sula put his hands on him. Let them guys continue to build him up. Let's not get rid of him. Let's not say, oh, let's cut him at camp. No, we need to keep him because we want him for the future. You feel me? This is a guy you want to keep. And you should be excited and happy that we're hearing about Tristan Hill having a productive first day. And hopefully it continues to grow because I want him to stay with the Cowboys, and I want him to be in the future plans with the team. And I've been saying that. Also, Donovan Wilson, we talked about him. I made a video about him about 4 months ago, and I've been told y'all when they drafted him, when they first drafted him, I said there was something about Donovan Wilson I just love. Hey ho, Tavis Banks, $10 holla. I feel you on that. Let's not throw Dalton Schultz away. I'll give you that. Although I'm not impressed with Dalton Schultz at all. But let's give him a chance. They got Blake Bell. They got Jarwick. They said another kid, that McKinney kid, I believe from Michigan, if I'm not correct. They said he was looking good. So I'll give you that. Let's not throw Dalton Schultz away just yet. But I'm not too impressed by him. I don't really think he's going to be anything with the Cowboys. But we don't know. Let's see. But Donovan Wilson, I've been telling you. I talked to Dave Hellman when he was on the show. I said, come on, man, what about Donovan Wilson? I've been saying, what about Donovan Wilson? What about Donovan Wilson? Everybody been talking about Ha Dixon, Woods, and Jamal Adams and everybody else, but nobody been talking about Donovan Wilson. I said, man, let's not forget this kid, man. Let's give him a chance. And this boy, since he's been at Texas A&M, since he's been last year, he works. He works. He works. And hey ho, Leslie Jean with the $5 holla. What's good, fam? Said I'd like to support you guys. Love, law, and botch. Appreciate you. Thank you for the holla. Cowboys 421, Cowboys fan 421. Welcome to Biggie Level. We appreciate you. You gonna love it on the team, cause me and Boothang got something really, really popping. We gonna work this weekend, cause the kids is gone this weekend. The girls are gone this weekend. So me and Boothang are going to put our heads. We got some great things. The Lunatic sent me some really good stuff for you guys for our contests and our games. Me and Boothang will be brainstorming this weekend. My dog KMT, who is my dog, who's a member, sent me a brand new monitor. So we're going to upgrade. We're just doing a lot of good things, getting ready for the season, man. So it's going to be exciting, 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 exciting. So Don't you turn that dial, man. It's going to be some great things here at Big Game J and Silver Blue Nation. But Wilson is looking good again. Kyle Newman said he's played strictly at the free safety position the whole day today. I love it. Guess what? He had another interception. I know it's just training camp, but the fact is he's a playmaker. We've seen it last year. We've seen it when he was in Texas A&M. He had a 5 interception season there, and he's starting right where he left off again with interceptions flying all over the place. Let's give this man a chance, okay? Because this man is only in his second year. You got Xavier Woods, who is on an expiring deal. You got Ha Dixon on a 1-year deal. You don't have anybody back there for the future. So why not let's try to groom him, and let's not keep on saying, hey, let's keep on drafting. Let's draft a safety next year. You may have one right here. You may have a free safety right here. We might need a big, strong box safety, but you might have one right here in Donovan Wilson. Let's see what he can do. Feel me? I like the kid. Let's not get rid of him. On the offensive side of the ball, Joe Looney, first team snaps. He rotated with Tyler Biadasz, but it was mostly Joe Looney today. Connor McGovern and Connor Williams, since Connor Williams is still rehabbing from his injury, his ACL injury, still rehabbing. Saw a lot of Connor McGovern at the left guard spot. I believe the starting rotation was Joe Looney, Zach Martin, Tyron Smith. McGovern was getting snaps, and Steele was getting first team snaps. Leo Collins was there, but he didn't do work, but they said everything's good. But I want to see McGovern take hold of that spot, man. I really do. I don't know where they're going to fit Connor Williams. Maybe he can be the backup. Hey, maybe they overdrafted him. Well, who knows? But I really want to see Connor McGovern. I think he's the bigger body. I think he's the natural guard. I think he's the natural left guard. I think he's the natural power guy. I think he's the natural road grader. I do think Connor Williams is a more athletic type guy, but I think Connor Williams is that mauler type guy that we need on that line that we've been so missing since Ron Leary. So I really want Connor McGovern to take hold of that spot. And the only reason why I keep on saying it, the reason why we keep talking about Connor Williams is because of his draft status. I'm not saying he's a bust, but I'm just saying that he's just not super impressive. And the reason why he's always in the fold right now is because of his draft status. Hey, love you, Ron the Don. Appreciate you upgrading and appreciate the donation. I love you, man. I'm glad you're back on the team. All right, so that was good. Kyle Yeoman said he saw a lot. There was a mixture of man press, zone matchup. We saw at the CeeDee Lamb. I forgot. I don't know why I forgot about this, man. Everybody been talking about him. Lord, forgive me for saying, what up, Cowboys abroad? Sorry if I didn't get all your names in here, but CeeDee Lamb, they saying he's every bit of what he says. The truth. They said he looks fluid. You seen the one-handed grab he already had, and I posted. It played strictly in the slot, so we know that's where he's going. And we did a show with Stargame with Spoonie and BJ Nix, and we were talking about CeeDee Lamb being on punt returns. BJ was like, I like it, but I'm a little worried, you know. Hey, we jumping in. I said, let that man return punts. You can't be out there scared. You got a lot of young players that Antonio Brown. I know Dez. I know he had a little injury. But you've seen a lot of these guys come out of college, and they are nasty in punt returns. Get this man the ball. If that's one of the ways to get this man the ball in his hands, just not by him playing in the slot, let him be a punt returner. You can't play scared at this level. You can't worry about, oh, he's a high first-round draft pick. We got to save him. No, don't save him. He's a young horse. Put him in on punt returns, let him get the ball, and let him be electric. One of the things we've been crying about with the Dallas Cowboys is special teams play. We got Bones back there. We're trying to ratchet up this special teams play like no other because it's been a completely atrocious. Now, we're going to hold this man back? No. Put this man on punt returns, let this man get the ball, and let this man create. The more he gets the ball in his hand and create, the more offense and fire this is going to be for the whole team. We don't want to just be one way. We want to be balanced on offense, defense, and special teams. All three elements must be strong when you're trying to win a championship in the NFL. So if that's a playmaker that can make plays in the punt return game, then you put him back there and you don't worry about nothing else. Blake Jarwick, they said he looked the total part. They said I think he had a drop. Dak Prescott, I believe, was like 11 for 17 in drill, 7 for 7, but I think Blake Jarwin had a drop. Like I said, Dak threw an interception, but this is camp, man. That's going to happen. But they said Blake Jarwin looks like a freak, looks like in phenomenal shape. He's slimmed down just like Zeke, Dak. Everybody looks in total shape. I just love the way they're commanding it there. They got the red jersey on Dak Prescott now. He's wearing the visor. I just feel like a whole new atmosphere and attitude is going on with the team, and I really love the first day of it. I'm just really excited. It's not the same boring thing. Like I said, I really want to see Gerald McCoy. They said he looked fantastic. They said he looked excellent, looked the part. I love that he's there because he's the total leader that the Cowboys needed. I think DeMarcus Lawrence is going to play 10 times better now that you have a Gerald McCoy there. I think Gerald McCoy is one of the best signings on the defense because of his leadership and his ability. He's going to raise everybody's game on this defense. I really, really am feeling that. He is going to command respect. He is going to demand that everybody brings their A game. And I think Tyrone Crawford was that guy, but now you got an established player like McCoy that can add to it with the ability. And you seen Alden Smith. They said he stood up a few times. They ran a lot of 4-2-5. Sean Vander Esch, Jalen Smith, Anthony Brown was starting on the right corner. Diggs was backing him up. Awuzie was starting on the left corner. Worley was backing him up. They were seeing first team reps though. They're trying to speed up that process from what I hear with Trevin Diggs and CeeDee Lamb. They want to get them in there as fast as possible as far as getting there. So if you already had Anthony Brown at the right corner and you had Trevin Diggs backing him up, expect to see Trevin Diggs in there very quickly. So I think that's pretty much all I got to say right now. We're going to try to get that in again with Rudy Reyes today. Like I said, sorry about the issues. I had this internet issues last night. Hopefully that's rectified. I did some test runs with DDP. Go check out that Mavs podcast that we did today. If you like Mavericks basketball, that playoff start the 17th. Me and DDP on his channel, The Dallas Prospect, did a podcast today on the matchup between the Clippers and the Mavericks. So check it out if you like Mavericks basketball. We'll be doing that as well, those post games. So check that out. But hopefully we got that show going down with Rudy Reyes. We'll talk Steelers, Cowboys. Great guy. We had a great talk before the podcast started. So I really want that to happen. He's a really good dude and he knows his stuff. And that's a weeknight matchup, Cowboys Steelers, and we know that's a legendary matchup. So we can talk about that and more training camp. Appreciate everybody that was in the feed. We're going, like I said, me and Booth ain't going hard in the paint. We got some great games and getting established. Hey, ho, A Lavelle with the $10 holla. Much love, BGJ. BGJ, stay safe and healthy. I appreciate you. We're going to continue to keep on grinding over here, man. Once again, it's going to be an exciting season, an exciting year with these watch parties here at the Late Night Hype. My Dog Law Nation, Skywalker Steel, man. We're going to bring the Yo Got Fire, Yo Got Flame like no other, man. So keep on tuning in. We're going to be doing upgrades on Silver and Blue Nation and Big Game James. We're going to have a lot of great fun games starting this month. It was a little slow the last month. I apologize. But the season was slow. COVID, my job, the kids, everything. I got a lot of things on my plate right now, so I'm just trying to formulate everything and make sure all my ducks are in a row. Everything is in order. But now we're back at full steam ahead, just like training camp. So be prepared. New emojis, new games, new giveaways, new everything. We're just trying to have a great time here. We're trying to hook up all our members. Floyd Perrier, that hat is on its way. DC, Maddie Ice Henry, I know you just had a birthday. Me and you need to get together. I don't know if you wanted a hat or shirt. Also, Jessica, I told you to hit me up if you want that shirt or hat for your B-Day present. That's how we do it over here. We try to have fun. We try to give away. We try to make things great over here. So, sorry if I didn't get everybody's name in the feed. I also post a little bit of merch that we got popping with Silver and Blue Nation, Big Game James. We're just trying to do everything over here, man, and make it fun for the members, want to be members, subscribers, everything, man. We're just trying to make it an awesome time here in Dallas Cowboys. The road to sick, like my dog Lunatic says. Let's get it, baby. It's our time. I love all you guys. Great time in the feed. You guys are freaking awesome, man. I love you guys from the bottom of my heart. And we'll talk more about this Cowboys training camp. I wish I was there. COVID's killing it. Oh, and one last thing. Vosh Lombardi tried to call me out and said, don't forget the fact that we still got it going down. So we're looking for the week 1 of September, before I get off here, week 1 of September, before the season starts. We're trying to get that 7-on-7 going down. We're going to get all the YouTubers if we can. Week 1 of September. Then me and Vosh Lombardi going to get it in. He running his mouth. I ain't worried about it because he about to get the business from this old man. You get what I'm saying? You remember when George Foreman came and took that title from Moore at 50-something? Well, it's about to be Big Game James with his old bones. About to show you what it's do, because I'm still athletic. I still got them moves, and it's going to be a good thing when I get that little hype on the video of knocking them passes down. And whoop! Austin, you big dog. So get ready, Miss Vosh Lombardi, because the pain is coming. You heard? Woo! Peace. Love y'all. Got to get back to work. Deuces. I'm out.